Recent juvenile crime across the state has residents and lawmakers on edge.
Exclusive video obtained by Fox 45 shows a stolen car with 4 juveniles inside crashing into several other vehicles last week. A woman was killed and 3 teen suspects are on the run.
Just days before that deadly crash, BPD arrested 4 juveniles in connection to a stolen car and police chase in East Baltimore. They were released, and just hours later, social media users claiming to be those teens took to Instagram to mock the juvenile justice system.
Incidents like these are raising questions about DJS tonight, and we're getting a better understanding of how many young people are under the department's supervision.
Fox 45's Mackenzie Frost continues to investigate, joins us live with the very latest. Mackenzie?
Yeah, Mary and Kai, right now there are more than 150 juveniles wearing a GPS ankle monitor across the state under DJS's supervision. And as we get new information giving us a look inside DJS, an agency that we know is shrouded in secrecy, new questions arise about the accuracy of that information. After the dramatic video of a deadly crash in Howard County, Governor Wes Moore says he mourns the loss of life. Via a spokesperson, his office calls this an example of isolated incidents that provide a somber reminder to work together to bring juvenile crime down. But there are several examples of juveniles getting involved in crime. Going back to January, a 15-year-old was charged with murder after a McDonald's security guard was shot and killed. A string of robberies and break-ins caught on camera in February, sparking renewed calls for action by the victim.
I mean, they got to be held accountable.
In March, video showing a 12-year-old boy beaten in Essex by a group of kids. And a teen was gunned down outside Lansdowne High School. April brought warmer weather and another round of frustration from Baltimoreans over juvenile crime. Later that month, a group of teens assaulted a 7-Eleven staff member. But it's not just residents sounding off.
They are not scared of anything.
Baltimore Police Commissioner Richard Worley issuing a statement after 16 juveniles were arrested over a late April weekend, calling it frustrating, writing, "Our officers are working every day, but real, lasting change requires all of us. We need accountability." But the examples don't stop there. May bringing a new round of brazen juvenile crime. A group of teens claiming to be stolen car suspects taunting on social media.
That's what it seems to be to them, again.
Baltimore City State's Attorney Ivan Bates says in 2022, his office had about 300 juvenile cases.
Last year, if I'm not mistaken, we had over 1,000 juvenile cases we prosecuted. So we've seen the numbers rise little by little.
But the Department of Juvenile Services continues to say juvenile crime is declining. According to data obtained by Fox 45 News, there have been 3,938 juveniles charged with the crime through DJS as of May 5th of this year, including 571 crimes of violence, 461 felonies, 2,500 misdemeanors. But DJS says 1,714 of those 3,900 juveniles were resolved at intake. According to DJS's own website, when a case is resolved at intake, no further action is taken. The data deep dive also reveals 92 juveniles are in home detention as of May 5th, 161 are wearing GPS ankle monitors, and 72 are wearing an ankle monitor while on home detention.
A number of people are saying juvenile arrests are down, but if the police are arresting you and diverting you, it's still an arrest. We can't say that's down.
Bates argues diversion programs like Sidestep in Baltimore City may be skewing the data. It's not clear whether the cases that get diverted are being reported to DJS. While Governor Wes Moore maintains crime is improving and we report on isolated incidents,
it seems like sometimes every few weeks, sometimes every few months, it just keeps happening.
Republicans in Annapolis have been calling for leadership change within DJS. But this last legislative session, no meaningful juvenile crime legislation was passed.
Do you think that that was a mistake on the behalf of the General Assembly overall?
Most definitely.
House Minority Leader Jason Buckles says while he's happy to see homicides and non-fatal shootings drop, there's more work to be done.
A lot of these car thefts, carjackings, whatever you want to call them, seem to be going up. And even violent juvenile crime seems to not being addressed. And the General Assembly session that ended a month or so ago The Democratic supermajority just didn't want to do anything about it.
Will that be a priority for the General Assembly next year?
I hope so.
But that's still more than 6 months away, and the examples of crime don't seem to be slowing down.
We're still waiting on answers from the Baltimore Police Department about whether it does provide the case information that it diverts to DJS. And the data that we did obtain from DJS raises new questions and will continue to press for answers as this investigation continues. Live in the newsroom, Mackenzie Frost, Fox 45 News.
I'm Mary Bubala. Thank you for watching. Here's another video for you to watch. Also take some time to subscribe to our YouTube channel.